The work that you are all doing here with Secret is extremely valuable. And because it's valuable, there will be resistance. The work that I do is valuable. And sometimes the resistance and the fear and the anxiety of going out on your own is too much to bear. I use the word resistance because I believe that resistance is an actual force that is hell-bent on destroying people like you and I. I've taken this from a brilliant book by a writer named Stephen Pressfield called The War of Art. Not to be confused with the art of war, by the way. Okay. The War of Art is one of the reasons that I've had the courage and the audacity to start something on the couch of my apartment 5 years ago that is now changing lives around the world, including mine. Resistance loves people who go out on their own. It feeds on network marketers, entrepreneurs, people trying to do something noble, the optimists who work against the grain. Essentially everyone in this room, right? Resistance cannot be seen, touched, heard, or smelled, but it can be felt. It's a repelling force whose aim is to distract us and prevent us from doing our work. The most common manifestation of resistance is basic procrastination, right? Resistance says, don't tell another person about Secret. Don't tell another person about South Africa. They're tired of it. Get on Facebook. That's where it's at. The game's on. Put your feet up. You need some time for you. Resistance will tell you anything to keep you from doing your work. It will fabricate, falsify, seduce, and bully. It will assume any form to get you to put your work off until tomorrow. It will reason with you like a lawyer or put a 9mm in your face like a bank robber. Resistance has no conscience. It will pledge anything to get a deal and then double-cross you as soon as your back is turned. Have you guys felt this before? You know what I'm talking about. The resistance, right? So how do you beat it? Because if you can beat resistance, you will succeed in your job at Secret, and you will succeed in every job you will ever do until the day you die. To defeat resistance, you have to turn pro. You have to turn pro. There's a famous author named William Mohm, and someone once asked him if he writes on a schedule or only when he's struck by inspiration. He said, I write whenever inspiration strikes. Fortunately, it strikes every morning at 9 o'clock sharp. That's pro. The amateur plays for fun. The professional plays for keeps. The amateur is a weekend warrior. The professional hits the pavement 7 days a week. Resistance hates it when you turn pro. Now, resistance never goes away, ever. But I want to share 3 things that have helped me turn pro and defeat resistance in my work at very critical times. Number 1, you have to show up every day. Your job, my job, different work, sure. Same ethic. You have to show up every damn day. Number 2, don't over-identify with your work. You can take pride in it. You can work the weekends. You can stay late. But you must also recognize that you are not your job description. The amateur over-identifies with his work, and resistance loves this. Resistance knows that the amateur secret agent will never reach her goals because she's over-invested in her success and over-terrified of failure. The amateur takes her work so seriously that it paralyzes her. Number 3, we must learn to live and work in the midst of fear. I hate it when I'm in the middle of it, but fear is good. The more you love something, the more you'll fear it, because you know that it can hurt you. People don't quit their jobs because they're scared of them. People quit their jobs because they're bored of them. You lose the fear, you lose the love. Fear is an ally and an indicator of what we have to keep doing in life. The world doesn't need more rock stars, celebrities, and media moguls doubling as humanitarians. What the world needs are ordinary people, inspired and empowered to confront the most pressing challenges of our time. It's tempting, of course, though, to wish for the heroes of our history: Tubman, Lincoln, Wilberforce, Gandhi, Mandela, King. Yet it is us who are called to these troubling times. It is us who have been called for today, because we are the ones that we have been waiting for. Thank you.